Now, I'm sure you've heard about people saying they want to go into programming, and then you hear them saying they want to learn a particular programming language. You hear them talking about Java, you hear them talking about JavaScript, you hear them talking about Perl, Swift, and so many of them. Now, we'll be going into categories of programming languages. We're going to look at the categories of languages. Categories of programming languages. Now, programming language, the categories, they are divided into three. We have the machine level language. We have the machine level language. We have the low level language. Then we have the high level language. We have the machine level language. Now, the machine level language is the indigenous language to the computer. That is the language the computer understands by default, and they are written in 0 and 1. So you can say in zeros and ones. That is 0 and 1, which is in number system is known as the binary. So they are written in zeros and ones. Now, the low level language are written using signs and symbols. So the low level language and the high level language, these are not the indigenous language of the computer, which means before the computer has to understand the particular command which is given in a low level language or a high level language, that means it has to be translated. The low level language and the high level language has to be translated to the machine language before the computer will understand what it's saying. Now, the low level language, they are written in signs. They're also written in mnemonics, meaning the signs and symbols. So if you want to see something like this, you see this symbol, and then you see something like this, and they are just codes that are written, and they are instructions that are encoded and given to the computer to perform a particular task. We also have the high level language. Some of them are written, the high level language, some of them are written in English terms and some phrases. That is for the high level language. Now, remember we said the low level language and the high level language are not understood by default by the computer. So it has to be translated to the machine language. So if it has to be translated to the machine level language before the computer understands what it's all about, that means it needs what we call a translator.